Museu de Direitos Civis. Americana, a gente vai entrar agora no museu que eles fizeram, onde o Martin Luther King foi assassinado. Acabou de chegar um monte de turista aqui, tem um estacionamento do lado. A gente não sabe ainda se tem que pagar para entrar. Vamos ver.
Tomorrow. We're going to go to Memphis now.
The Lorraine Motel is a favorite place for Negro leaders to stay while in Memphis. It's a very nice new modern motel. He was on the second floor balcony, standing exactly where these two officers are, talking with some of his aides at the time of the shooting. The scene immediately became confused. Officers ran forward and attempted to secure the area. The shot apparently came from an apartment building directly across the street. The members of Dr. King's staff were there discussing a mass rally which was planned for tonight. They said that suddenly there was a sound that sounded faintly like a firecracker or something, and he was talking about then he was shot. The musical program for tonight.
Okay, everyone, if I could get your attention, please. If I could get everyone's attention. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the National Civil Rights Museum. This is the site of the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. My name is Zach, and I'm going to be your tour guide today. Another tour guide that you will be working with is my colleague, Tariq Kraft, over here. So, you are now standing outside the historic Lorraine Motel located in the heart of downtown Memphis. This is, of course, a place of profound significance, not just for Memphis, but for our entire nation. But something you all might not be aware of is that prior to becoming the Lorraine, this was actually once known as the Windsor. It was a whites-only establishment located in the predominantly black section of the city. Now, that will change in 1945 when the Windsor was purchased by a black business couple named Walter and Lori Bailey. And what they did is they renamed it to the Lorraine after their favorite love song by Nat King Cole, Sweet Lorraine. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, the Lorraine was a popular accommodation spot for black Americans traveling in and out of Memphis. It was more than a motel, it was a kind of sanctuary. Many prominent celebrities stayed here: Jackie Robinson, Aretha Franklin, Sam Cooke, Ella Fitzgerald. However, our most famous guest, the man most intimately tied to this place, was who? Martin Luther King Jr., absolutely correct. So he stayed here a few times throughout the 1960s. On April 4th, 1968, while visiting Memphis on behalf of striking sanitation workers, championing the message that all labor has dignity, the Reverend Dr. King was tragically struck by an assassin's bullet outside his room 306 on the second floor balcony. He was pronounced dead an hour later. Now, throughout the 1970s, the Lorraine was associated with that tragedy among many Americans, and business heavily declined. By 1982, the Lorraine Motel officially foreclosed. But three black businessmen, D. Army Bailey, A.W. Willis, Chuck Scruggs, formed the Save the Lorraine Foundation to preserve this site of Dr. King.
Vamos ver. A gente entrou no museu. Seu preço. Ela até perguntou se eu tinha algum documento estudantil que ela ia fazer, mas como eu não tenho aqui agora. Então, tudo nos Estados Unidos termina numa gift shop. A gente acabou de sair do museu. O que achou, baby?
Nossa, muito emocionante.
Legal, né?
Realmente muito emocionante.
O museu é top mesmo. Mas só que não pode filmar lá dentro.
Mas aqui só pode.
E daí a gente não filmou nada. Mas é um museu que vale a pena. $20.
Conta a história de Martin Luther King.
Conta a história quando ele foi morto, né? Todo o contexto, mas pega desde a história negra nos Estados Unidos, desde a imigração da África para cá. E aí todas as fases que ele passaram até atualmente o Barack Obama, atualmente não, né? Até o Barack Obama e depois dele.
Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities. Knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friend, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow,